Throughout history, food was more than nourishment. It meant survival, trade, and the growth of civilizations. The real challenge, however, was not finding food, but making it last. Drying was among the earliest preservation methods, relying on sun and air to remove moisture and slow decay. Smart packaging, instead, uses advanced materials and sensors to monitor freshness and control the environment around food. Between these two methods lies the entire history of how humans learned to slow down decay and make food last beyond its natural limits. Over time, people noticed that some foods did not simply spoil, but transformed and lasted longer. What began as an accident became one of the oldest food traditions in human history. In colder regions, people began storing food underground, where temperatures were lower and more stable. The earth itself became one of the first natural storage systems. In ancient civilizations, honey was valued not only as food, but also as a way to protect other foods from spoilage, showing that preservation could come from the environment surrounding the food. As trade expanded and people traveled further, food needed to survive long journeys. Preservation methods became essential for transportation and trade. Salt became so important for preserving food that it influenced trade routes, economies, and even wars, allowing armies and cities to grow. In many regions, especially where salt was scarce, smoking became an important method that allowed communities to store food for longer periods. Long before refrigerators, people stored ice and snow to preserve food, showing how important temperature was in slowing down spoilage. Later, people discovered that protecting food from air could also slow down spoilage, leading to preservation methods based on isolation rather than drying or salt. The invention of canning marked a turning point, making it possible to store food for years and supply armies, ships, and growing cities. Refrigeration changed everything by allowing people to control temperature instead of relying on seasons or stored ice. As science advanced, people began to understand microorganisms, and preservation slowly became a matter of science rather than tradition. Freeze-drying pushed preservation even further, allowing food to be stored for long periods while keeping much of its original quality. Removing air from packaging introduced a new stage where controlling the environment around food became essential. Freeze-drying made it possible to preserve food for extremely long periods, even in extreme environments and space travel. New materials like plastic transformed food storage and transportation, allowing food to be protected and distributed globally. New heat treatments allowed some foods to be stored for long periods without refrigeration, changing food distribution worldwide. Scientists began controlling the gases around food, showing that preservation was no longer just about the food itself, but its environment. Entire storage environments were designed to control temperature and gases, allowing food to be transported across continents. New technologies allowed food to be preserved without heat, keeping taste and nutrients while extending shelf life. preservation continued to evolve, using electricity and advanced science to protect food without significantly changing it. This is not just the history of food preservation, but the story of how humans learned to slow down decay and make food last beyond its natural limits.